Hello again, welcome to another exciting episode of Troglodyte is Determined. In this episode, we're going to take another crack at the Frost Moon. I've already worked on the Frost Moon arena a bit, battle arena, whatever. I thought one of the problems might be with the statues. Now, what I've noticed is that the pumpkins, when I'm swinging my little sword here, seem to fly towards the statues more than they should. I've seen PC video where they fly towards the statues, but once the enemies have been cleared, they'll, zone in on another enemy. Whether that be an Ice Queen or Santa NK, whatever. But in my arena, they still go towards the statues regardless of how fast I'm swinging. I thought maybe that's just a problem with PS4 versus PC 1.2.4 versus 1.3. And it very well might be. But there's one thing that I think might have an effect, and this is it. I changed the statue from, one of the statues from a chest to a bat. And at the time I didn't have extra bats, so it wasn't really an option when I first made the arena. But what I've realized is that the statue takes at least a few swings to go down. And that might be why the pumpkins stay on the statue area as opposed to kind of venturing out and going after other enemies. They might see a persistent enemy and want to take a stab at him. I don't know if that'll actually do anything. It's changing from this to this. I know that these will go down in one swing. So that's why I think it might actually work. But I'm not 100% sure. I also rearranged a couple of the flame traps. Kind of piddly stuff. I'm not sure if that's going to have any effect. I raised the platform above the teleporter up one spot. Now it doesn't work very well for hunting. I guess it does if you want to dip up and then jump back up again. But I wanted to see if being closer to the statues had any effect. I should probably do one thing at a time if I'm trying to test like one theory, like, okay, change this and try it, and then, a really, proper scientific approach. But I'm in a rush, and I want to get to wave 20 as soon as possible, so I'm kind of mixing and matching all my different strategies. It did affect the arena a little bit, moving that platform up. I can't use the teleporter anymore, so I might as well remove the teleporter at this point. Or I could lower it, I guess. I could lower it so it's a little deeper. But it's not necessary to teleport between platforms for this test, so I wasn't too concerned about it. And I still have things in my inventory. I'm trying to get rid of these stupid banners while I'm talking. Am I done? Okay, there we go. Okay, and then I'll sell this. Okay. So I'm hopeful that's going to have an effect, but I don't know. It might do absolutely nothing. We might get the same wave as we've gotten before. I want to be hopeful. It's still daytime, but let me accrue my potions and then we'll cut. Got my heart reach. I'm going to need to make more of these. And let's see, Danger Sense, really helpful if you're looking for traps in the Jungle Temple. Now that I'm out of the honey, I might want a potion to help my life, so I'm going to take that guy. The Life Force potion. Don't need a flipper potion. I don't need to go faster through the honey. Titans, blah, blah, blah. I don't think I need any of these. Teleport potion. I guess if I was really screwed, I could hit this, but then it's going to screw up the whole trial, so heck with that. Okay, a couple iron skins as per usual, a couple regens, a couple endurances, 3 rage potions, 3 wrath potions, because I want to use that last minute of nighttime as thoroughly as I can. I've explained this many times, I don't know why I'm doing it again. 3 swiftness potions, 1 warmth, 1 ichor, 1 faux show, and it's like 3 sakis. And That should be it. But we also have a large number of buffs here, so that might cause a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13 buffs. If I get this out of my inventory, I won't accidentally use the wisp. So let me do that. Okay. I'm going to have the heart lantern and campfire going on. Let me get rid of that. Get rid of that. I think the raven is going to be the determining factor. I could get rid of the water candle. I have a water candle buff up there. And that would take up a spot. Let me go move that really quickly. Also an opportunity to show you what I've done to the... Oops, wrong way. Show what I've done to the arena. Okay. Like I said, very minor stuff. I added some super darts going down here. And I extended the flame traps here. And that's pretty much it. I did a little bit of wiring stuff. Oh, I forgot I left this running. And then you can see how I raised the platform up one little bit. I could probably lower the teleporter a few blocks. Let me just do that now. Okay. Oh yeah, but now the honey's gone. Whoops. That's okay. I plan on staying up here most of the time. Where's the switch? I removed it because I couldn't use it. Oh, I must have put it in my trap slash wire chest back in place. I don't care. This isn't important. But there was a mimic here. Now it is a bat. So bat, bird, and crab, bunny, and slime. I use different statues because there's a limit for each type of mob on the screen at any one time. So yeah, I could put 2 bats here, or I could put 2 slime statues, but I've already reached my limit based on my wiring, so it's not going to really help me out anymore. At least I don't think it will. It doesn't matter if this is bad over here. This is just the engine. Once it's used, it's done. Same with the bird down there. What time is it? Have I been talking for a long time? Yeah, it's only about 5 or 6 minutes till nighttime. One thing I'm going to do is make sure I have a stupid naughty present in there. Let me get rid of this candle. I think for a frost moon, a candle isn't going to have an effect. So there's really no reason to have it. If it was a solar eclipse, maybe, you know, spawn more enemies, but I mean, yeah, it's not really necessary over here. Yeah, okay, so I'm going to cut, and then I'm going to get my last thing that I need, that naughty present. And when we get back, we're going to try this sucker. Be right back. Alright, still have a few minutes, but wanted to make sure nothing goes wrong. Okay, one thing I haven't mentioned yet is I got the golden fishing rod. I got that from my last fishing quest that I did just off camera. Gives me an extra 10% fishing power. Looks like... Oh, wrong button. Looks like that. Ooh, look how far that goes. Am I fishing? Fishing lava? Maybe. Maybe in fishing lava with this thing. I don't know. I don't think so. Interesting. Okay. Once again, I'm going without the shield. I want that little bit of extra damage I can do. What it means is I'll probably start all this setup, get up like a couple minutes before, or even a minute before. It's time just to make sure I can get situated right. It's kind of hard to get in there when everything's knocking you around. Oof. Bye, Riley. Okay, that's a good sign. That means night's fast approaching. I also thought maybe if this platform was a little more raised that I might get a couple extra spawns down there. I don't know if that's true. I might just be malarkey. I don't think one block is going to make a difference, and I think I actually measured perfectly when I decided the distances I had to be from the spawning platforms, but you know what? At this point, I'm going to try absolutely anything. Alright, minute to go. Let's get this get this thing, this journey going. Look at this. So hard. Okay. Alright, I'm good. I'm perfect. And start this guy. Start this guy. Start this guy. Why aren't you starting? Oh, well, this isn't perfect. Ugh. This is why nothing can go right in my world. No matter how much I plan, bad things happen. Alright, why aren't you working? I'm gonna have to go to the next night because it's obviously too close now. Oh, now it works! And not completely either, because this one didn't go off and this one didn't go off. And it just turned nighttime. You piece of crap. You piece of garbage. Oh, I hate you. I hate you. I don't even know why you weren't working. Is it these statues? Were they interfering? Oh, what a waste of time. Alright. Alright. Alright, we're gonna cut. And then I'll be back. And I might move that switch or something just to make sure there's no interference, because if this happens a second time, I might lose my mind. Alright, be right back. I know what the problem is. I just realized. Okay, I never had the bat statue over here before. Because of that, when I had all the bats going here, that... And I just talked about this not like a few minutes ago. All the bats filled up the spawn cap for bats in here. And then when I tried to use the switch, I couldn't send any bats down because the spawn cap was already here. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. Okay, so in the future, when I'm activating this, I activate this first. And then I have to walk over here and then activate this. Or I could just try to make this switch go over here, which would actually make more sense. Oh, is this annoying. I can't believe it got screwed up because of that. Alright. See you in a moment. Alright. Because of my luck, we're having a solar eclipse. Which means I have to hit the naughty present. As soon as the solar eclipse ends, I'll probably just spam it when we're really close to the end of the night. Might have a couple of spawn issues right at the beginning because of all the solar eclipse monsters that remain. Hopefully that doesn't delay too much. I can't imagine it'll be a appreciable amount of time, especially when I start the engine going. But still, it's something to consider. Okay, so I don't know why I didn't move this over here a long time ago, just because this way I can plant myself and then I can activate everything without having to worry about being moved around. Each time we got less than a minute and 5 seconds maybe. I don't know. Ugh, jeez, what a pain this thing has been. And look at this Frankenstein. It's fitting that we have a solar eclipse because of this gosh darn Frankenstein monster. Look at the traps, don't make any sense. There's no order to it. It's just total random chaos. And I just gotta hope and pray that that's good chaos. Okay, how much longer? 6:53. Machines are already going, so the only thing I have to do is hit this switch, hit the naughty present, buff, and then go towards the sword, which I already have in my hotbar. Okay, so it's right about there. Alright, so I'm going to hit that machine. Everything's going nice and good. Spamming the present. Buff and sword. And pass forward.
Cold blows the winter wind over hill true word of welcome was spoken in the door. Dear days of old, with the faces in the firelight, kind folks of old, you come again no more. Home was home then, my dear, full of kindly faces. Home was home then, my dear, happy for the child. Fire and the windows bright glittered on the moorland. Song, tuneful song, built a palace in the wild. Now when day dawns on the brow of the moorland, lone stands the house and the chimney stone is cold. Lone, let it stand now, the friends are all departed. The kind hearts, the true hearts that loved the place of old.
Okay, I got a little desperate at the end there. I got to wave 19 with about 30 seconds left, which seems to be about the average. Should turn off the bird thing first. And then I figured, well, if I kill the thing down there really quickly, maybe it'll help the Ice Queen spawn. And I guess it did. But my aim wasn't that good, and just frustrating. Frustrating. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. Get my good gear back on. I'm starting to think it's a little bit arbitrary towards the end. Ah, it's a new drop, Reindeer bells. That's new. I think that's a mount. Okay. Alright, it's not totally a loss. Got some reindeer bells to play with. Zoom back in. Take a look at all this stuff here. Alright. So, trophies. Always a fan. And another one of these. I'm going to sell that. Sell this. This is like 20 gold. Those things are good. I guess I could sell that stuff too. I just felt like throwing it out. Summons a rideable reindeer. Okay, it doesn't fly forever. It's pretty cool though. Where the roadside is fried. Oh, can he stand in lava? No, I take damage. You got long legs. Why do I take damage? What's that about? He seems to hover a little bit better than you do with the wings. Let me see if I can wear it out here. Or use it up. There we go. Maybe it's the same. See if I could summon him again when I'm up there. I might be able to, actually. Let me make him go away. Alright. So I ride to the top of my arc. Start to fall. Summon him. And, oh, I'm still falling. Well, that's silly. Why does he use the same... Why does he use the same, flight meter that the wings use? It's a different thing. Curious. I don't know if this is... It's kind of cool, but I don't know if it's any better than the wings. Can he run? Run faster than the boots? Maybe. Can't tell. Oh yeah, he seems to go a lot faster. So he's definitely better at running. Okay, alright. I got something for my trouble. I want to wave 20, but I'll take reindeer bells. What the hell? At a certain point during each of the waves, there's a lull, and the lull seems to be just waiting for this. Just waiting for it down here to catch up. So if I could do more damage down here, maybe that would be a better thing. What is the... What is the wire situation I was going to say? It'd be cool if you could walk in lava because he raises you above it, but whatever. I'm not going to be picky. Wait a minute. Summon this first. There we go. I still have a bunch of spear traps. Super dart and spiky ball. Okay. The reason I didn't lay spears over here is just because it's kind of cumbersome. With all this wiring, it's hard to fit them in there. But on this side, I definitely can. There's nothing really stopping me over here. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see if I can do a bunch of traps over here and see if that'll make a difference. So I'm gonna be back. See you in a moment. I probably prefer spear traps over here. There's something about spiky balls that I just don't like. I feel like they're too random. But I got some dart traps on either side. I got the spiky there. Spiky there, rather. I got the spear here. So now I'm doing a little bit more damage down here. I'm not sure if this affects spawning if there's traps here while things are spawning. I have no idea. I guess we'll find out the next time we try this. We can't try it this episode. I haven't even uploaded today's episode. I am really behind. But once again, we can see how it looks. Okay, looks like it's working all right. It's tough to tell with the spears if the bottom one is working. It looks like it isn't, but I can't. It's wired the exact same as the one right next to it. See? See all the red? It might seem like it's disconnected, but it's just basically a workaround so I could get by these wires. That's why that red wire isn't connected to the red wire over here, just because. Ugh, stupid Frankenstein. I assume it's working. Alright, that's going to have to be the episode. I feel like I got a lot accomplished. I got the reindeer bells. And next time we'll try again. At the very beginning of the episode, we'll try again to see if we can get to wave 20. If we can't, we'll take a break again from it and do other stuff. And this will be our pet project until we actually succeed. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day. Goodbye.